Um, what's your thoughts, real quick, on? I'm gonna say his name. Hopefully, he doesn't appear. Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I have no clue who that white boy is, bro. You could take
Was
away my wrestling credibility, but who the fuck is Joe Hendry?
he's basically an average wrestler with a great smile, so we pretend he's amazing. It's ironic. We get it.
So his gimmick is he's a terrible wrestler, but his smile's great.
I wouldn't say he's terrible. He's okay in the ring, but he has one thing I'll say that I like about him is he does have a personality. He's okay on the mic.
So is he like,
Again,
I have
he's
charisma?
good on the mic. Sorry, go ahead.
Is he one of those, I have charisma, I fight to see another day if I lose?
No, this is kind of what bothers me about his promos. It's one of the Shakespearean guys.
Oh,
I'm here to
oh boy.
take the day.
Oh boy.
It's almost basically a Bolieve character. It's like a inspirational kind of. We believe in this guy. We believe. Yeah. Basically, he's the Miles of wrestling, and he sings songs.
Listen,
he like makes parodies and stuff.
Anybody that rocks around with bleach blonde hair and a brown beard is a fucking douche.
That's the gimmick, though. I think he's a dude. But that's what I think these new wrestling gimmicks, like a lot of these, are. They're basically like, because I was watching, like, I was trying to find out about him. I was trying to learn about him, honestly. And I was like, okay, let me click on this video of this guy that made a video about him. And it's like 5 reasons why Joe Hendry is the greatest wrestler ever. Number 1, he's got the greatest wrestling prowess ever, and he's got the muscles of steel. It's like they're part of the gimmick. You know what I mean? Like they play along with it, and that's what it is. His song, he's a singer. Like he's a decent singer. He's not great. He's a decent singer. But then when the wrestling fans talk about him, he's the greatest singer ever. He rivals Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson himself. You get what I mean? It's like we're part of it. Yeah, so that's what I think Joe Hendry is. Look, I don't hate it. I kind of even like the gimmick, but I don't see where it goes, and I don't see what I get a kick out of the entrance and the song, yeah. But other than that, I'm like, okay, what else though? What is this,
bro?
What the fuck is it?
You have to realize a gimmick like his could only work in Ring of Honor or TNA. It's not something that could cross over to something like WWE or even AEW. I will put them in the mix, and it will be something to cheer about.
That would be prime AEW type of shit.
Is it?
That absolutely, 100% AEW.
Yeah, cheesy gimmick
with a song, with a singy song. I mean, the song is catchy. I'm not gonna lie.
They don't have any good songs in AEW. Not one catchy one. Not in my book.
What about what do you call it? What have I become now that I'm afraid? Judas.
No.
That's a decent song. But they didn't make that.
No.
That's Chris Jericho.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's the thing too, though. Last thing I'll say about Joe Hendry is that, like, the singing gimmick, like we've seen the Elias, we've seen singing gimmicks before.
Yeah.
Like they might be good and they might get over for a little while, but they don't tend to last. They don't tend to really go anywhere. No. And they get played out pretty quickly. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not like, again, I don't hate Joe Hendry. It's just he has to figure out something else. I was watching TNA to even like look at his matches. This is how I know he's not like that great in the ring.
Yeah.
And I was like becoming fans of the guys he was going against. Like this dude named Jake something. He wrestled the match against him recently.
I don't know.
Look him up. He's actually pretty interesting to watch because I don't know his promos or anything, but he's a fucking like monster in the ring, and he's got that like intensity kind of thing. I could see him coming to WWE pretty soon. Jake something. You heard it here.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, best of luck to Joe Hendry.
Sure. Still don't know who the fuck you are, and I'll never know.
I still don't know who he is, and I did research. I'll just say I don't believe in Joe Hendry just yet. That's where I'm at.
I don't believe in him at all. So just yet is still kind of.
You're still not sure if you're still not sure if he exists or not.
Exactly.
He's an enigma.